things we've learned about spirituality, or should we not discuss spirituality? Many, many thanks.
Yeah, if you have a podcast, or if you or even you don't have a podcast, you should really take the path of learning, and learning something very well in which you not only learned it but you lived it. Because the biggest danger in our spiritual path is hypocrisy, that I learned something but I don't do it. So the rules in which the shaykh opened and what opened for their hearts is they never talked about anything that they didn't achieve. So all the realities that a shaykh talks about in Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah, he has to have heard it, understood it, seen it, and Allah burned its reality into their spiritual heart. They can't take somebody else's words and read about a spiritual journey and then convey to an audience as if it was theirs. Because now the audience could tune in at any moment and doesn't understand, is this person, this is their story, this is what they went through, and they convey it to such an extent as if it sounds like it's theirs, and they believe it's theirs now. When his is like this, and the shaykh has to be like this, and the shaykh has to be like that, and the shaykh has to have eaten from this, done this, but that's not what you achieved. So tariqah come to take away nifaq and hypocrisy, and say that I spent my whole life writing. I wrote all the haqqaiqs. So when I wrote them I was putting into my heart these realities. Then at night I was going home and meditating and contemplating. And then I would get to a point in my life inshaAllah where you contemplate and these lights are now entering into your heart, the connection with the shaykh is entering into your heart. So now when the shaykh speaks, you can meditate and begin to feel the fires of what he's speaking, the lights of what he's speaking, and he may be saying something and you're witnessing a whole different realm of reality, until all those teachings were burned into your heart. You went on that journey, you witnessed what he wanted you to witness and what Allah wanted you to witness, what Prophet wanted you to witness. Now when you speak ilmu yaqeen, knowledge of certainty, you practice aynul yaqeen, the vision of certainty. Otherwise if you just speak the certainty but you don't see it and it's not a truth for you, then that's hypocrisy, in the ocean of hypocrisy where somebody's talking about something they didn't achieve. So tariqah comes to avoid the hypocrisy, and that's why 90% of the other channels they don't care, they tell you anything they want from any type of background. It doesn't necessarily mean that he understood it or experienced it, but Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah, the Most High, comes to teach the perfection of character. Be a student on the path in which you write these knowledges, and then at night you meditating until you reach the connection with the shaykh, the light entering into the heart of the shaykh, that you feel the fires and illuminations of the shaykh, and that the knowledges are flowing into the heart and its understanding is dressing the shaykh. At that time then you would be given a permission to speak, because what you speak then is truthful. But for now just to go and put out that the shaykh can do like this and then the shaykh is like this, or this is a reality, and then you get into a debate and an argument, you argue and the person gets angry and you get angry and you say something that's not correct, and they come and say, well your shaykh said something against sharia, and you say, yeah well no I don't. So everything becomes so sensitive and difficult. So better just to talk, if you're going to talk to people about something basic and come to spirituality and energy and to be positive and to vibrate at a higher frequency, basic spiritualities. But when you want to get into haqqaiqs and talk on subjects that the person has not witnessed, and that can be very bad and lead the servant towards the ocean of hypocrisy in which Allah is not happy and Prophet is not happy. So we try to keep within the best of adab so that the student grows and continuously that they be under Allah's happiness, rida and satisfaction, and that Prophet be happy and content with them. For if Allah and Prophet are not happy, there's not a shaykh on this earth that can help anyone. So just to say, I know the shaykh, I know him for a long time, but if Allah is not happy with you and Sayyidina Muhammad is not happy with you, nothing will open for that servant.